Hello, everyone, and my name is Chloe Goodchild. I'm the founder of The Naked Voice, and I am so grateful to be participating in this incredible source of wonder. And my enormous gratitude to Irvin Laszlo and to the Sayonji family and to the whole team that is making this global event possible. I'm particularly excited just to share with you a little bit about The Naked Voice because our whole relationship with our voices, both personally, locally and globally, is just so important at this time. And so for me, The Naked Voice really grew out of a lifetime's fascination with wonder, actually. I started out my childhood in wonder, and I then actually found myself in quite a compromised position because my hearing was impaired for a period of time between the ages of 4 and 7. And during that time, I was able to really develop my understanding of wonder in ways that I might never have done. Because my hearing was temporarily impaired, I was able to be in nature and to hear the sound of the trees and the birds and to connect with nature in a way that was just magical for me. Because I was in this kind of magical world of my own. In other words, I wasn't disturbed by the social field at that time. It wasn't until my hearing really restored itself that I started realizing that music itself was the most incredible and is the most incredible bridge and interconnecting force for all conversations, all languages, all cultures. I absolutely absorbed my fascination with sound and with choral music and absorbing the whole repertoire of choral music. And it wasn't until my studies in Cambridge University and then leaving there that I realized something was still missing. It wasn't until I started really learning from cultures where the voice is still really an embodied expression, an embodied part, an integral part of everyday life, that I realized just how important the voice is. So I went to Africa, I went to the Middle East. I was very lucky to work with indigenous communities in Northern America and Canada. Certainly it was really in India that my connection with the whole energy field of the voice really started to happen. I was exploring non-dual teachings at that time, an understanding of non-separateness. Then at the same time, I was having Indian classical vocal lessons. So I was moving between these two realities and realizing they were connected. So in other words, the voice that I was being initiated into this, what I call the unchanging note. And that's because my Indian vocal teacher was using one of these lovely harmoniums. And this harmonium, it creates a drone like you hear with a bagpipe, or you'll hear this unchanging sound in many original cultures, okay? And so it's that unchanging sound that I realized is the same in non-dual teachings as the unchanging presence. I'm in India and I'm exploring this whole new way of relating to my voice based on the question, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You know, and what is your relationship with your voice? That's what I started to really deeply inquire into. And I realized that something very wondrous actually started to happen when I asked that question. I started realizing I am many things. I'm longing, la da da, da da, you know, or I am hope, la da 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 da, la da da. And it was really this connection with sound that brought me home to my own source of sound, and in fact a very transformative experience for which the musical chakras became absolutely an essential part of my practice. And that was because suddenly I was experiencing wonder in my instinctual body, in my intuitive body, in my insightful mind. The whole spectrum of human emotion and the journey into deeper states of human feeling really brought me to this understanding of what I came to call the naked voice, an authentic voice that is present in all individuals, that we all have. And it's a voice that unifies us all. And it's a voice that is sourced from silence. Silence is a very, very important part of our work. And so we've created practices which are very much rooted in an understanding of the chakras, the energy wheels that live in the body, from the root into the pelvis, into the solar plexus, rising on up into the heart center, the throat, the third eye, the pineal gland, and the crown chakra. You will be experiencing the power of these musical chakras probably throughout this whole program. And I'm very happy to be able to share one of our practices with you, many other practices that also are really sourced from the power of sacred mantra. That's to say, words of power that restore our attention back to our sovereign nature and to the sacred voice inside you, inside every one of us.